Hello, I'm Richard Phillips, Executive Director of Policy and Partnerships here at ABHI. As you'll be aware, nominations are now open to join our Board of Directors for an initial term of 3 years. This represents a genuinely unique and exciting opportunity to shape the association and indeed the broader industry during a period likely to be dominated by regulatory reform and urgent measures to protect the sustainability of our NHS in its current form. Here we're going to hear from 4 members of the existing board to give you their perspective on the role and why you may wish to consider applying yourself. Steph Bolton from LivaNova is our Vice Chair.
Hi, my name is Steph Bolton and I'm the current Vice Chair on the Board of Directors here at the ABHI. And this video series is to give you an overview of our work and our current priorities. And I'm going to specifically speak to you about regulation and what you could potentially be involved with should you strive to become a valued member of this inclusive board. The board has played an integral role in shaping arrangements post-Life Science Council, helping to set out priorities, working alongside the MHRA, the OLS and the DHSC. There has been extensive involvement of individual board members in that process to ensure that the voice of business has been heard and the realities we face when introducing and ensuring continuity of health tech access in the UK. To do that, we've had ongoing collaborative engagement with the MHRA, the IMDRF, and this board has very much helped shape this agenda alongside our resident regulatory expert group. The role of regulation is an ongoing priority for the ABHI and also the board in setting the direction of travel. If this is something that you're interested in, this nomination offers tremendous opportunity to really create a generational legacy. Thank you.
Suzanne Holden from Thermo Fisher is one of a number of diagnostic companies represented on the board and will be the incoming chair of the Joint Ministerial Industry Platform, the Health Technology Partnership.
For me, ABHI is a key industry association to be partnered with, and we are just one of around 400 current members, ranging from larger multinationals like Thermo Fisher to small and medium-sized enterprises. Combined, the membership represents approximately 80% of the sector by value, which is truly staggering. This scale enables ABHI to actively represent health tech, one of the largest employers in the broader UK life sciences sector, and employing over 150,000 people across 4,500 companies with a combined turnover of around £34 billion. Through their representation activities, the ABHI enables industry to engage with key government and health tech professionals, and as part of this, I currently have the pleasure of serving ABHI members as chair-elect for the Health Technology Partnership. The HTP represents a small team of ABHI members who meet regularly with the most senior figures in the UK government, enabling us to highlight critical issues and work on their solutions to advance patient pathway and healthcare need. These interactions have allowed us to engage directly with the Minister of State in the Department of Health and Social Care and table our feedback in areas such as the medical device regulatory reform alongside the MHRA, adoption of digital health technologies or NHS value-based procurement with NHS England, and ensuring that medtech is appropriately represented alongside the Office for Life Sciences as funds such as the recent Life Sciences Innovation Manufacturing Fund is made available for application. During my 23 years with Thermo Fisher Scientific, I had spent most of my career working in the pharmaceutical sector and outside of the UK. Joining the ABHI board helped me rapidly onboard within the UK health tech landscape, connect and learn from peers in the industry, and quickly build an effective and influential stakeholder network of key opinion leaders and experts in our field. It is truly a pleasure to help create a legacy for health tech in the UK, knowing that we can have a direct impact improving patient experience through ABHI partnerships, for example, with the Shelfer Group, who represent around 10 of the largest UK hospitals. As well as improving patient impact in the short and medium term, these kind of initiatives also play their part in ensuring the long-term success of the NHS and our industry in the UK.
Tash Rees from Baxter is the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Lead on the board.
I remember really vividly joining the medtech industry, and the feeling that I had was one of awe. I was awestruck by the stories that I heard from patients. I was in awe of the magnificent service our healthcare professionals provide. And I was in awe at the range, the plethora of innovations, products, technologies and services that the medtech industry provided to help these patients live longer, healthier lives. That all soon evolved into a feeling of privilege, and I still feel immensely privileged to be part of this great industry. And that privilege was only extended when I joined the ABHI board. Being able to work with other board members to constructively challenge each other, to consider the latest challenges that we're facing collectively as a health system, is one that I find really interesting and one of great personal development and growth. Being the voice for over 400 members, helping to overcome the barriers for driving their technologies forward to be able to support patients more proficiently is something that I think is a real honour. But it's not just the products and services that we're looking to drive, it's also a culture and a reputation for our industry. And it's for that reason that I'm immensely proud to be the ED&I lead on the ABHI board, because I have a personal passion and belief that our board and our members should represent the patients and the customers that we so greatly serve. They say that if you're going to live, leave a legacy. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity to be part of a board and part of an organisation that's creating and changing health for the better in the long term. So if you have any questions or would like to explore joining the ABHI board, I'd personally be more than happy to have a conversation, and as would very many of our members. So please get in touch. Thank you.
The final word then goes to our existing chair, Phil Kennedy from Eshman, one of the vibrant Indigenous SMEs that so characterise our sector.
When you speak to other board members at ABHI, I think they would all agree that the opportunities to grow their own personal networks and the growth opportunities for their career has been hugely enhanced by committing to becoming a board director at ABHI, leading the industry, working peer-to-peer with some great people. It's an opportunity that shouldn't be missed, really. Certainly been a highlight for me in my career. The international agenda at ABHI has grown dramatically in the time that I've been on the board, not only helping companies to export and explore new market opportunities, particularly in the US, which has been a real highlight, but also to attend the key trade events around the world, from Arab Health to Medica to CMEF in China. This work is set to transform the health tech sector for us in the future and is an exciting area for you to consider getting involved in. It's an honour and a privilege to serve on the ABHI board. The network, certainly within the health tech sector, is second to none, and you get a seat at the table to discuss some of the key topics driving the industry forward. I thoroughly recommend you considering putting your name in the hat for election, and I look forward to welcoming you onto the ABHI board very soon.
Hopefully those thoughts will give you a sense of why this is such an exciting opportunity. Attached to this message are details of how to apply, including a time commitment, which is up to 10 days per annum. Thank you for your attention.